leaders, we are really excited to be presenting this resource to you. I think you are on the cusp of some great conversations over the next few weeks, because we're diving into that topic that is so simultaneously attractive to talk about and terrifying to talk about. Everyone wants to talk about relationships, but every Christian leader is scared to go there because you never know what comes out in the group while you chat about it. And so we've put this together to try to facilitate those conversations in a way that will be safe and life-giving. Because the thing is, our gender and our sexuality is under so much attack. And the people under your care desperately need to talk about this stuff. God has this unbelievably beautiful idea for what sexuality and marriage and romance and all that stuff is supposed to look like. And He hardwired it right into the fabric of us. I mean, God makes us in His image, and the first thing He says about that is male and female, He created them. It's really, really important that your people understand what their masculinity looks like and their femininity looks like. And if that's at the core of God's plan for them, you've got to know it's at the core of Satan's plan for them as well, is to warp it and to manipulate it and to feed them misinformation about what it means to be in romantic relationships and so on. So Gaza and I, although we are no Casanova experts by any stretch of the imagination, we're just going to present some truth to you and facilitate some fun conversations around this stuff. Well, Gaza might claim to be, I'm certainly not. The plan as we go forward, we'll start this evening with some fun stuff and then move into more and more deeper stuff as we go. And so I trust that you get on the front end of watching these way in advance so you can prepare your own heart. Because we'd be kidding if we didn't pretend as leaders that there's some work to be done in us as well when we chat about this stuff. And our prayer is that God brings you into more freedom and less shame around this topic so that you can then bring your people into more freedom and less shame. Because beneath all the joking, a lot of people are really hurting on this stuff. And there's a whole bunch of secret, hidden pain and past mistakes, and you're going to want to create an environment where eventually that can come out. So that's the plan. But Gaza, what are we doing this week, bro?
Okay, so this week what we really want to do is we want to recruit people to the process that we're going to go on the next 4 weeks. And so we want to give people a hunger for that intimacy so that they want to be a part of this process. And we want to get people talking in a very light-hearted, kind of easy way, because as Paul says, this is going to be some tough stuff to talk about along the way. But to get people speaking and sharing about themselves is the first step. And so this personality test is a great way for people to learn about themselves, but also to get them talking about themselves. And I'd really encourage you to do the test before you get there and ask one or two of your other leaders, your 2RCs, core people, to do the test as well, and come prepared to share what they learned about themselves and to say, man, these strengths I see in myself, but these weaknesses I see in myself too. I can see how this has caused havoc in my relationships at work or in my marriage or whatever it is. And set the tone for vulnerability. But I think the great thing is when people get to speak about themselves, but also laugh about themselves and the differences between people, what we realize is that they're not better and worse people, there's just people, and we're all on a journey with this thing. And you're trying to create that environment that just allows open, honest conversation in a safe space. So have fun this week and enjoy the test. It helped us a lot, it helped us with our wives a lot, and I'm pretty sure it's going to help you too.
Yeah, the temptation is to try to go for those deep conversations early. If you can get people talking about what is normally a very serious topic with humor, you've won. You've got them coming back. You've got them brought in. So almost hold the hard conversations. If some vulnerable stuff needs to start to come out, unusually for a live group reader, you'd almost be trying to put the lid back on that tonight and just let people enjoy themselves so that it can have that fun, I want to have more of these conversations tone. So yeah, have fun and enjoy it.